What do you think of that? What don't you think of that? I think that girl has got everything that she deserves.
Jawohl.
Ja.
Sprechen die Deutsch. Oh my god, so I curled my hair with rollers, left it overnight. The next, let me tell you, babe, they lasted. I couldn't believe it.
Are you like literally trying to rub it in my face?
I'm saying that I want to do it for you because I feel like you're doing it wrong. Mine never last, but they lasted. I was like, so now I'm going to do them thicker to see, because they were too thin, far too thin. I want to see if it will last when it's thicker, because I'd like to have a wave in my hair. Not a wave, a curl. Because a wave, I've got a wave machine, that lasts, but I'd like a curl.
For when?
When we go out on the 28th. Yeah, mine are as well, but I think it's all the gluing.
28th. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I
think I would like. I think I want a wave.
Yeah, just a wave, just a nice,
just like a.
Yeah, a kink.
And like the ends not to be flat. I kind of want them to curl.
Yeah, to give it that. I mean, it was lovely. I just like it brought it right up here.
I did it
all day long. So, but a lot of styling goes into that.
The last time my hair was even near like that was I was young, and I did rag rolls.
Yes,
but like loads of rag rolls.
That's what I did with the rollers.
So it was proper.
So instead of like when I do it, instead of doing thin bits, I'm gonna do thicker bits just to get the wave, and then that's it. I shouldn't have to add or do anything else to it. Thanks, love. Right. No idea what's happening there. There we go. Right. Shall I introduce or you want to set up? I'm trying to think what else has been going on since we last spoke yesterday.
Oh, Helen ain't been at work.
Oh, what's going on?
She's sick as well. James hadn't been to work Monday.
No, they've all got what you had.
Yeah. The whole school's got it.
I'm surprised I ain't caught it. Like I say, I felt shit and then I was kind of all right the next day.
When I went in yesterday, they said on the Wednesday there were 7 kids off. Oh no, on the Tuesday there was
just
7
in your class.
Just in my class.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
It was more like a flu though, wasn't it? It wasn't like a sickness.
No, I think there was only 1 kid in my class that had been actually
thrown
up. But not now.
Yeah, he was trying to go and get me to get him today. Come up tonight. I said, I don't want to come up tonight. All the traffic. And then he was like, oh, I could go home today. And then I was like, no, don't want to drive in the dark. Plus I need to pop to Home Bargains tomorrow.
You're like, I've got plans.
Yeah.
When I get there.
Yeah. Which don't involve me coming up tonight. See what the traffic's like now.
I need to go to
oh, it's not bad now. It's dropped right down.
What's that thing called? Dunelm.
Yeah. I need to add sweets to their Christmas Eve box.
I need to add cups.
You do cups in the Christmas Eve box?
Yeah.
I do pyjamas and sweets.
Pyjamas, hot chocolate with a new Christmassy cup of some sort.
That's cute. No, I just do sweets and pyjamas.
And a book. Always put a book in.
No books for me. Just those 2 things and that's it. Paul even gets one.
Oh, I don't get one.
We're all sleepy again.
I don't get one. I've got pyjamas though, so it's Hattie.
Yeah, I do my own. I just put pyjamas in it.
Yeah, I haven't got myself a box. Hattie's got a box.
Paul brought me a wooden box years ago, so my boxes
cute.
have had years. Yeah, very cute. I can't even remember what was in it, if I'm honest. But the box itself was lovely. He brought me little tins as well, which were over there. 2018 that was. 2018, babe.
Oh, when he loved you.
When he loved me. Fucking 2018. We're in 2024.
What's going on? Something's gone wrong here.
I don't know. Are we only going out for drinks for your birthday again?
Fuck off, it's that's ages away.
So
I
yeah,
don't know.
Just drinks for your birthday.
Probably not. I don't even reckon I'll be able to go out for drinks on my birthday.
Why? We just go to the pub, have a couple.
I'll watch.
Watch us in the pub through the window outside.
I might come in because it's cold.
and have a lemonade?
No, I can't afford a lemonade.
Can't even do a lemonade. I'm thinking pub for mine. That's it. Nothing dramatic. Literally a couple of drinks and home. Christmas time. Oh my God, I've done the ending, which you're going to have to... I don't suppose you will have to cut it out of this, but do you want to hear the end bit of the song? I'm very, very happy with the ending bit. Hold on, let me go back. Not this bit. We don't know the cookies to see. Last bit. I don't want to see your tiny pee. Just sit by the fire and take in the light. Try not to catch your balls alight. What do you think? Do you like it? I thought that was perfect. On Christmas Day, I have the heating on all day. It's like a prison in my house. I'm like, so what we getting for Christmas? Heating's going to be on 18 degrees. Do you? On Christmas Day?
But just turn the heating up. I just know.
No, all day. So I get up in the morning, set the thermostat to 18, and it stays on all day. So anytime it drops, it picks back up. That is like a Christmas present in my house. Because I couldn't do that any other day of the year. All day fucking long. That's another reason why the UK's heading for a...
Yeah, no, I heard something else on the radio this morning about something. Oh, we're officially the most expensive public transport.
Yeah, it's well expensive.
Europe, even though we're not in Europe anymore. But yeah.
So there was a CEO, which I don't agree with, got shot in America.
How can we have the most expensive bloody public transport, yet they keep pushing us to use it? Yet they keep I don't understand.
But that's the whole thing, isn't it? The whole thing is...
How can people use it?
I don't know. I just feel like it's just a fuck you every
so
which way.
You can't afford to use public transport. You can't afford petrol. You can't even afford to get your
charge your car.
Yeah.
Have the heating on in the car because it runs out all your charge. So I don't really know what the... we're all just sheep, aren't we, really?
I'm absolutely baffled.
Yeah, me too.
Baffled to
what's going to happen.
How we've got here.
Yeah.
And how our government thinks it's okay.
I don't know. So they keep sending money to all these other countries.
And something else I heard, where students in London can't afford the loan, to get a loan. They're not being granted the loans for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But the student digs are more than what the loan is that they can actually get.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah. The student accommodation is a higher price than the loan that will pay for it. Yes. Then no idea. I think
so they're going to increase the loan. So they're going to put them in more debt.
Yeah.
Please, someone.
You know, in Scotland it's free.
Me,
and you
where's
know,
the sense in that?
You know, in Poland it's free. So a lot of people that have moved here from Poland send their children back to get the free education, and then they come back. That's out of order.
I just can't. I can't get my head round how they think this is okay.
I don't know. They walk away with about £80,000 worth of debt.
Yeah, all day long.
Yeah. That's why we were like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, you better work hard then, because that's 20 grand a year. Unless, of course, our podcast takes off, then I'll pay for it.
Last year, I can't remember what year it was. It might have been last year. Keely paid off her student loan.
So she's been paying it back for like 20 years.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
She's like, woohoo! Like, Yeah.
I don't know what percentage you pay it back at. I mean, Alfie did tell me. I can't remember what he said. You have to earn over 26 and then you pay a percentage per wage slip. So.
And it's sad.
Yeah. It's actually boring because we're now at the age where we want to do stuff, we just can't do anything. Because nobody can afford to do anything.
And you see those stupid little quotes. Just do the thing.
Do the thing. And I'm like, you pay for it and I'll do it. Although I keep seeing people jumping out of aeroplanes.
Alright.
Skydive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm like, that looks like fun.
It is fun.
You've done it?
Yeah.
And?
Oh, it's the one thing I've done in my life that I recommend everyone do.
Yeah. I keep seeing people and I'm like, yeah, that looks like something I'd be into.
Brilliant.
Although I would be definitely have to be strapped to someone.
Tandem, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, only because I'd never make it out the plane otherwise.
I was first one out, and
who'd you do it with?
It was me, my dad, Adam, Stuart.
For charity?
No.
Just for the crack of it?
Yeah.
What did you pay for it? It'd be much more now.
It weren't loads. I think it was like 150.
Not too bad then.
I've been a little bit less.
Let me have a look.
But yeah, we did that. I was first one out because they do it on weight.
Right.
And me with the guy that I was with. So I was sort of hanging out of the plane for a little while. Felt like fucking hanging out of the plane for a little while.
Right.
Before we actually went. It was nuts. And Stuart's one was in the background going, I've had MDMA from my dad. Fucking hell, just I'm glad I'm not strapped to him. Because he would have my nerves.
I take it you're not in the sky for long.
Yeah, a few minutes.
Deposit is 50.
Yeah, depends. Stuart's one bombed down. So because he nosedived, he went really fast and then obviously had the parachute time.
Yeah.
So his time was a lot quicker in the air than what mine was. Whereas we fell and then the parachute went up and then we glided about. Which I appreciated, and I think he knew that I was like
terrified.
I was shaking.
Yeah, I would have been
like,
shaking.
I'm not actually
as well.
scared. It's the adrenaline.
No, I would have been. I'd be scared, but I'd still want to do it.
I wasn't until I got
£220
to the actual
10,000 feet minimum. The instructor is in control, or you'd hope so, because I don't think it'd be very good if I was in control.
I think people think that they get to pull the cords and shit like that.
No, I wouldn't even want to, in case I fucked up. First jump is 250. They only operate weekends and public holidays. It does look like fun.
Honestly, it is definitely. I'm like, you never seen my skydive video?
No. Was it on Facebook?
No. Yeah, actually, maybe I did.
I don't know. No, I haven't. All I've seen was the video of all the boys stripping.
That one on mine.
Oh. I swear I see it like once a year.
It's probably on Adam.
I literally see it once a year and I'm like, Because when you know them, it's different, innit?
I was there as my brother and Stuart. I was just like that.
Was it for charity?
Yeah.
What charity?
Can't remember. They were well young.
Ugh. So I think it makes it even worse. I might do tomorrow the bacon, cheese and grapes when he gets back.
Ugh.
It's like my favourite thing at the moment. Not that I'm really eating that, but as a treat tomorrow
If
when he
it's
gets
a little
back.
bit dry on the mouth, then just put some like cranberry.
No, extra grapes.
Extra grapes, or even like a sweet chili jelly.
It's all about the grapes for me. I've had it twice since yours. I mean, it's the whole combination together, babe.
It's a good combo.
Oh,
You're welcome.
yeah, I know. I've been very good for a while now. Which is
Don't
nice.
yawn. Come
I
now.
can't help it, I'm tired. It's been a long week. It's because we're wrapping it up before Christmas.
Mm-hmm. I had one tub of chocolates in my cupboard, and you know what? I don't know how I haven't opened them.
I would have eaten them all. That's the problem.
I don't know how I haven't.
Yeah, that's why I don't buy. And then I thought, oh, or shall I get him? You know, like the Christmas stockings that are full of the chocolates. They're £3.50 now. I was like, are you taking the fucking piss? They used to be £1.50. Take the piss, you are. And they're only the small size. I was like, no, I just get one of those each and call it a day. That's all I can do. I'm brassic. I'm gonna have to sell my punani soon.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's where we're at.
Not yet, but we ain't far.
Punani selling.
Yeah, but one lip's gonna have to come out soon. Hello. Your doorbell isn't working.
It's all right, Alfie.
Let me in. That's what's happening. Yeah. That's where we're getting, babes. But you got to do what you got to do. It's Christmas, isn't it?
I feel like there's a lot more to do before we hit the punani situation.
Like what? I
With
feel like we're
feet.
doing.
I'm
You
still
reckon?
with the feet, you know.
Do you reckon we should try
We should just
that?
do like doubled up feet, you know, like
Yeah, together, crossed over.
yeah.
Yeah. And see
Yeah.
if that works.
And the amount of things I've seen where there are like women going to a shop, taking their shoes off and standing on a mat or stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I'll do that.
I'd happily do that.
I would do that.
It doesn't even feel pornographic to
No.
me. Maybe we should set up an OnlyFans for that.
I feel like that's what maybe we should have done.
Yeah. I mean, there's still time. They never know it was our feet.
No, I need to have a pedicure first though.
No, isn't it about the feet as the feet are? I've still got the tiniest bit of nail varnish right in the centre of my big toe from summer.
I've still got some of toe polish on, but I've got this much gap between my actual toe and...
That's what
where
I'm
the
saying.
Yeah, we're on the edge. And I cut my nails last night because I could
I
feel
cut
them
mine
on
the
my
other
shoes.
day, yeah.
I hate that.
Well, because when we go out on the 28th, if I'm feeling good enough, I'll wear one of those outfits that I brought, and my shoes are open toe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it depends how I feel, but the orange shoes that go with them are open toe. So I will have to paint, and then it will be summer, and then that will be right at the top again. Because I don't often wear open toe shoes in winter, but they go. So
I'll promise I'll shave my legs by then.
You ain't shaved your legs. It's
I
like wearing a
know.
pair of leggings
I
underneath
know it's
there.
now time I need to because I pulled my socks off and cut the hair and it hurt.
If you could see her legs, right, let me tell you, it's this long. It's not, but it is like.
Listen,
It's
I've got
this.
no one to impress
You can't
but
see,
myself,
but
and I am
this, people-
impressed with how long my hair
I
is
can't believe
on
that
my
isn't
leg.
itching. That would really itch.
It's not itching.
That would.
It
I'd
is when
be.
it's short. When it just comes through, that's when
I
my
could
legs
just
itch.
never. I just couldn't.
Anyway.
No, we can't move on yet.
No. Anyway. Yeah, it definitely is time because I pulled my socks up.
What
and
about
actually
waxing? They're perfect for waxing.
They're too long for that waxing.
Are you serious? They say to you they're too long.
Too long ago.
Sarah, are they too long for waxing? They're too long.
Sorry.
But you're still doing your armpits.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And
I
you're
hate hairy armpits.
and
Can't
you're
cope.
still doing
Yeah,
your
we're
vagina.
we're all like tidy up down.
But
and
the legs for some reason are gorilla-like. But not.
I just
Because
don't.
for
care.
yours, it's like hair, no hair. Hair, no hair. Like, it's sporadic.
I've literally got like 6 hairs.
Did you have like the laser thing and that's why not all of the hair comes through? You're just not very
That's-
hairy.
That's just what my legs
Mine
are
would be, I'd be like Harry, gorilla boy.
My armpits are like gross.
Yeah.
I think they're gross anyway.
I'm not judging, but
When I
am
was younger,
judging.
I used to pluck my armpits. Just
When we went to Ibiza, I remember you
Just-
plucking.
yeah, because those
Yeah.
little straight. You've got to get them out.
I just shave.
No, just pluck it. It takes. It's
I
better.
used to use the Veet, right, all the time, the cream.
Yeah.
And then I remember I was pregnant with Alfie, put the Veet on, and I had some sort of allergic reaction. So since then, I've not been able to use
I've
it.
not been able to use it since
And
the boys.
it gave me chemical burns here, so it looked like I had herpes. Terry was like, "What's happened?" I was like, "It's herpes, obviously." I was like,
I feel like I vaguely remember you having little burns.
Yeah, they were just full. It fully burnt me because I think I'd had Alfie and thought that my body had gone back to normal, like the hormone imbalance or whatever. Tried it again, and when it burnt my fucking face, I was just like, mate, yeah, that was painful. That was. And then Terry's like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "Fucking Veet, babe." So
Veet.
I've never
fucking Veet.
I've never used it again. I used to wax all the time. I don't really know why because I'm not hairy there.
I will wax my legs.
You should wax your legs.
Maybe I'll show. No, do you know? Now I've taken the time
to grow them. How
them.
long did that take to grow?
What, in real life?
In real life. When was the last time you shaved your legs? Listen, people.
When was the last time we went out?
Ooh.
That we went out. Like, I know we've done.
Yeah.
The girls came round and I didn't shave then.
No, yeah,
like,
we
no
didn't need
shave
to. It was us. When we went to James's thing. Was that in November? No.
No, I shaved for Tough Mudder.
Oh, there you go then. So the last time you shaved was
September.
Oh my God. For me, it's I get in the bath, I put on and I shave. But it's like a thing. I get in the bath, I shave. I wash and shave. All the way along. No. It's just crazy to me. I can tell you ain't getting laid. Do you shave when you're getting laid? Or do you like, these are my gorilla legs?
Take me as I am.
Olive! It's winter, they keep you warm. No fucking way.
No,
mate.
I literally don't give a shit. No, I do give a shit. That's not. I'm like.
Yeah, obviously you'll shave over Christmas.
But as it is, I've had no reason to.
Do you dress up Christmas Day?
Yeah.
A lot of people dress up. We don't. We keep our pyjamas on. We put them on the night before, and then it's like a pyjama day.
So we do pyjamas the night before.
Yeah.
Then we. Oh, it depends if the boys are with me on Christmas Day or not. This is our first actual Christmas Day in our new home.
Yeah. You got your mum and dad.
They will be coming round, but they're not going to be there all day.
What are you cooking? Turkey.
Everything.
You doing turkey is what I mean.
Yeah, turkey and gammon.
I like gammon.
Yeah.
Not a lover of turkey.
Same for the boys. So it's only me, mum, and dad really that like the turkey. So it's just going to be a small crown.
Yeah.
And then the gammon, which everyone eats.
Yeah, gammon's lovely.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do like gammon. And then, yeah, all the trimming.
Because I'm round Jenna's on the 27th. That's right, out on the 28th. So she's doing the main, which is lamb. I'm doing starters and pudding. So I said, what about starters? She's like, they like anything. I was with the girls. And then I said, what about prawns? So we're having prawn cocktail, but Harry and Das are having chicken skewers because neither of them want the prawns. And then I was like, what about pudding? And they were like, oh, cheesecake, this, that and the other. And I was like, I just get variety. Easier, innit?
Mm-hmm.
But that's the problem, see, because we're going out on the 28th and what I want to wear, I'm like, it will really depend on how bloated and how much I eat over Christmas. We're having curry, so should be all right, really.
Mm.
So clear me right out, that will. Ready? After the curry, we're getting it from up there on the 23rd in the evening.
Nice.
Yeah. It's the first time we've ever done that.
23rd?
Mm-hmm.
That's like 2 days.
Mm-hmm. So eat it on the 25th. They're going to cook it fresh for me on the 23rd.
Okay.
Well, fingers crossed. If not, I won't be coming out because I have food poisoning. But I did say it will be for Christmas Day. So I'll pick it up probably around 10 o'clock in the evening on the 23rd.
Okay.
Straight in the fridge. And then around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock on Christmas Day.
Nice.
Well, hopefully.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it, really.
I'd like a curry.
Because we're having roast round Jenner's, we were like, that's when Paul said, do we really want to roast Christmas Day? We're having it on the 27th. And I was like, actually, that's a really good idea. Because I get a bit bored of roast.
Mm.
And it's such a palaver, isn't it?
Yeah, well, the boys go on the 27th, so I'll just have leftovers by myself.
Yeah, gammon.
Yeah.
It'd be loads of gammon.
There won't be no gammon.
When do they come back?
When they go back to school.
They're going to Egypt, didn't they?
Yeah.
Which is quite nice, really, for a week.
Yeah. Yeah. And apparently Stuart's going to be out there at that point as well. So
I know,
wonder if it's
I
the
read
same-
that.
Same area.
Is he going with his missus?
Yeah. I need to get my camera out and charge it. Because that's really soon, isn't it, really?
It's literally a couple of weeks. You say your camera, I don't know how to put my phone.
Are you even ready? You said.
I was ready.
Are you even ready?
About 40 minutes ago I was ready.
Right, sorry.
Maybe shave your legs and go out. Huh?
No, I'll shave my legs before then.
Even though you're wearing trousers at James's, so you could get away with it. Someone would be like, hey girl, whoa!
Boy, person, it,
Yeah.
they, him.
What is it?
Whatever you want me to be.
Whatever you want. What is the weirdest thing you've had put up you? Sorry,
Right.
that's a different post.
Right, let's get on with this.
Right, okay.
What
Hello.
are you wearing on that? Sorry, we are tight.
Wearing on what?
James's thing. Like, do you think the orange?
I'd like to wear one of the oranges, either the dress or the, and that is why I've been so good. I think I'm down, getting on 7 pounds,
Right,
so I was
I
getting
lost-
up there
I
again.
lost weight this week.
But
I've
today I
eaten.
feel really heavy, so I don't know if
And
that's
I can only come off.
yeah. So I'm coming to the end, so I don't know if that's why I feel a bit more bloated. So, but yeah, I've been very good. So I think it's all how I feel on the day for me, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? If I feel good, then I'll go for one of
The
them.
bra I want to wear. It's not very uplifting. I feel like
Tighten the back. Tighten the back so it pulls you.
I feel like it. Yeah, I need it really, really tightened.
Yeah, tighten
So
it.
it's up.
Yeah, just tighten it.
I've got to put some nipple covers on.
Why is it completely?
Because it's a completely laced bra.
Yeah, but doesn't the
It will
waistcoat
be
cover
done up.
your?
But I'm more worried that like
Someone
it
will.
might ping open or something.
What I do,
And it'll be cold.
if I'm wearing a thing that does that, I just sellotape and then I use black tape as a cross, just in case. Worst case scenario.
No, I'm not going to tape it just because of how square the waistcoat is.
So then just
It
tape
needs
over your
to-
balls.
Yeah.
Your balls.
My balls?
I don't know what's it, but well, they are balls, aren't they? Right.
A sellotape over my balls.
Yeah. Right. Hello, everyone.
She's sellotaping over balls.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Middle Aged Opinion. I'm your host, Ellie.
And I'm your host, Emily. And today,
Today is Christmas Day.
it's Christmas!
Happy Christmas!
Woo! I've got my my helpful
Healthful balls.
helpful balls health. This is my elf.
Hello.
Balls.
Yeah, I have balls. Mine are up here instead of down there, but I've got balls. And this is Santa.
I'm not a Santa.
What are you then?
I'm still an elf.
Are you an elf as well?
Yeah, just
Oh.
green elf, red elf.
Okay, we're the elves. We work in Santa's sack. We're all up in that sack, aren't we?
Yeah.
See?
We'll have a good rummage around those old sacks.
Yeah. Many sacks, and we're all up in it. Okay. Okay. I feel like you haven't introduced yourself. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
So today,
What are we doing today?
but it's Christmas, so
It's
we are
Christmas
going to be
Day.
looking at some just lovely, refreshing Christmas stories.
Christmas stories.
I say lovely and refreshing. No doubt there will probably be Emma and Arsehole in there, and there possibly is some other crude crap that we found as well.
Yes.
But,
Some did come from Am I the Arsehole? And I was like, absolutely, I love it.
I found some. I think it was like slutty mums or something, and I was like, no, I can't do it.
You should have put it in.
No, because it was vile. And I don't think I would have been able to read it.
Okay, I feel like it should have gone in.
There was something about Barbie, and I was just like,
You
no.
know- You know, our Slutty Confessions has done quite well. It's like it's got a lot of downloads. People like
Shame
that.
on you guys.
Yeah, shame on you. Liking that pornographic stuff. I enjoyed it as well.
It was all good fun.
It was good fun.
As you can tell, I've got another cough.
She doesn't smoke, people.
I feel like I've gone literally like 3 months with a cough, 3 months without a cough, 3 months with a cough, 3 months without a
it just
cough.
hangs on your chest.
It is
my
really chesty
neighbour
as
Linda, like she rang me and I was like, fucking hell, you've got another chest infection. She keeps getting antibiotics.
Oh no, I'm not.
I was like, oh my God. And she doesn't smoke or anything. I was like, it just sits like
It's the
there.
kids. I work with the kids. They're all like, hey, Miss.
Oh,
And
I
I'm
missed
like,
you,
stop licking me, kids.
And then you'll go back in January and it'll be a whole new
yeah,
thing.
they're like, we've missed you.
I tell you what did happen.
Like,
So
stop licking
obviously
me.
we haven't dressed up today, but we do. You will see this on Christmas
What do you
Day.
mean we haven't dressed up?
Well, not
'Cause
really.
we normally look
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this.
but not really. What I'm saying is, so
There's
me,
effort.
you
There
will
is
find
effort.
out. Obviously, you're here before, but me and Emily have by now released a Christmas song, which
Number one
and
Christmas anthem.
right? And it is called Pics of Dicks.
Sorry. What's it called?
Pics of Dicks. Do you think we can call it that?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're going to call it.
Yeah.
Okay, Pics of Dicks.
PIC
Yeah.
of DIC
Okay.
S.
Okay, yeah, because then it's cleaner. Because when I uploaded yesterday, they were like, yeah, you can't have the word sex in the title. So I had to put S.
Or maybe PIK of DIKS.
Or you could call it something else. We'll think of that anyway.
No, that is what it's called.
Okay. Pics of Dicks. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so but you would have heard that by now, our true followers. But what was cool about today was when Em's come to mine, because the purple is mine, the grey background we're at Emily's, is when Emily turns up, we both realised that for years and years we've had the same earrings. So Bambi. So I've obviously got mummy reindeer and she's got baby reindeer. Mother. Baby. How cute is that? I'm shooketh. I'm shooketh that we've got the same earrings.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Don't you think that's cray cray? It's like cray cray. It's cray cray. We hope that you have had all your Christmas presents that you want. I don't know what I've got yet because I haven't opened it. I can tell you that it won't be as much as everybody else in my house because I'm the mum, same as you.
Yeah, I am the magic maker.
Yes, but if you're listening to us and you're making your Christmas dinner, we hope that your family aren't too annoying and your in-laws, you don't want to punch them in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, obviously murder is not a good idea.
It's not the answer, not on Christmas
Not
Day.
on Christmas Day.
No, wait for Boxing Day. So if you're like me, which not many are, I put my tree up in November quite early, and come Boxing Day, I get up, I get myself a nice big, whatever Baileys I've got left, add about this much coffee and that much Baileys.
Whatever alcohol's left from the day before.
Yeah, and I take down all my decorations. I have a full clean through, and back to normality.
No.
You don't?
No, mine will be coming down on the 27th. Of December. So
Once the boys
mine
go.
normally goes up the 1st of December.
Yeah.
And then once the
You
boy...
only one
Did you
day-
just say go home?
Once they go to Egypt. Yeah.
This year my boys are going away with their dad
Yeah.
abroad. But single parents, we do the swapping over and we do that on the 27th.
You're only one day behind me. I take mine down on the 26th.
But Boxing Day's still part of Christmas.
Not really. Moving on, yeah.
Before, I didn't used to take it.
Ah.
Before my children, because my youngest is born on the 9th of January. Before him, I used to keep my tree up right up until my birthday.
Did you?
Because I like the sparkle on my birthday.
You want to get a life.
I mean, that's really late into
That
January.
is proper late. And then there's this old
like
wife tradition or superstition where apparently come New Year's, I mean, we will be releasing another one before then, but come New Year's. Yeah, but New Year's Day falls on a podcast, and I said to you I want to do what's inside of me.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about a song.
Because that's a nice way to start the new year. What's been inside of you?
What hasn't been inside of you?
Right. But yeah, a superstition for anyone that cares is come New Year's, you're meant to open your back door and open your front door and let the bad tidings go out and the new tidings come in. If you haven't got two doors, open a window at one end of the property and the door at the other end, and it flushes the whole negative energy out and new year energy comes in. I do it every year.
Positive energies, guys.
Yeah, which I quite like that
We're
superstition.
all for it. We're all for that.
What do you think about that?
I don't have a back door.
Yeah, dirty bitch. But you have an up door.
An up.
You have an upstairs window. Yeah, you've got you've got an upstairs window.
I do.
This year, when I obviously now this is released on Christmas Day, what I will be doing this year, because I haven't, since we started the podcast, I haven't posted a lot on social media, my private social media with just my friends and family. But actually, the more I think about it, the more this year I've got a lot to post about.
Yeah,
it's making
honestly,
me feel a bit emotional.
My year reel.
Yeah.
It's supposed to only be 12, right? No, my year reel.
Is it making you feel? I feel
We've
emotional
done
about it.
so much fun stuff.
We
this
have.
year.
So this year, the start
Everyone
of the year,
turned 40.
everyone and all came together to
And
make
we
that
saw
special
our
for
friends
everyone.
So many times this year in comparison to normal.
Yeah. And then, so my eldest went to university. My youngest started college, something that he wants to
Turn
do.
18, turn 16.
We started the podcast, and I just feel like a completely different person than I did last year, and it makes me feel
wholesome.
Yeah.
And full.
And the positive stuff I've decided I'm doing next year, regardless of what happened, we've decided we're keeping the pod. It's mental health is brilliant, but whether it goes global or we stay as we are, we're happy.
Absolutely.
Because we
You're
both
not getting
got
rid of us.
and we both got other plans to go along with that we both want to do, because why the fuck not?
Yeah. I feel like everyone should be doing it.
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know what the change was. I don't know if it was the turning 40.
I feel like it was a massive part of it.
It definitely felt like a shift. Like, I mean, for me, I've spoken to you guys before who listens to our pod about, so I'm on amitriptyline because I've got some mental health issues, and I feel like definitely I started to feel like me again when I started it. But I think the stuff we've done has pushed that into not just kind of standing still, but getting back on the wheel, and you know what I mean, and going forward. And yeah, I've been thinking about it a lot, and I thought I'm going to do a reel on my personal stuff that I don't post on anymore, because we've got a lot to be thankful for.
Honestly, such a good year.
It's been such a good year, touch wood, eh? Let's not fucking fake
positive
that.
year.
Very positive.
And even the negatives that have happened, because obviously there's always a
Of
low
course,
with a high.
of course.
They just...
And more manageable.
Yes, they have been.
They have been.
And I feel like there's been a real control in our lives lately as well. So the idea
But what is it? Where is it coming from? Is it coming from us? Or is it coming from us being a group and problem solving together? I don't know, but I'm definitely different.
There's been a switch.
I'm definitely a different person this year than I was last year, and I can't just say that's because of the amitriptyline, although that definitely did help. That was last year, wasn't it, when I had the brain scan? I had a brain scan, but yeah, all normal. But yeah, I definitely feel like that was the road to recovery for me. But I think everything else positive that has happened this year.
I think mine was literally beginning of December, where I let go of
a lot
everything
of
that
drama.
was holding me.
Yeah, I feel like
and
maybe
pulling
that's
me
what it is.
possibly back to a state of mind where I used to be, where
Panic
I didn't
mode.
want
It's panic
to be.
mode. Yeah.
And I haven't had to do that this year.
I definitely feel like I lived in a very, I mean, you would have noticed the change, like a definite all the time. Whereas now I feel like shit happens, I'm going to get irritated and moan about it, but ultimately we're going to be all right.
Yeah.
So that is our positive.
Things you can't control, just let them go.
Yeah, and you know what? It's easier said than
Tomorrow's
done.
a brighter day.
Yeah, and you will get through it. So that is our
Always.
positive affirmation from us to you, and that's been our year. But anyway,
right. So Christmas stories.
yes.
You can start.
Shall I
you
start?
Look ready.
I've got so many. Right.
Good.
Let's hear your funniest Christmas stories. Now, I am going to warn you all that some of these aren't funny, but it was quite slim pickings. It wasn't as easy as I thought. Was it?
No, it wasn't. I was really expecting some funnies where, or just the wholesomeness of
Yes.
like, oh, my kid caught me doing the Father Christmas
Yes,
thing, and
but
then
no.
then
Or
I
some
had
elf
to
on
lie
the
about
shelf,
this,
yeah.
and then this has had to continue for the rest of our years.
One of
I was
them
expecting
I've got,
more of
I
it, but-
absolutely love. I found it a bit of a chuckle, but apparently the family didn't. But it's no chinchilla in the purse.
Oh,
What?
so sorry, it's that it was on the radio. Not that story, but about a chinchilla.
Did you just start giggling?
So Hart has been talking to Father Christmas every morning this week, Hart.
Right.
And
I like heart radio.
today a child asked them, apart from the reindeers, what pet do you have any pets? Said Father Christmas. And Father Christmas said he had a chinchilla called Bernard.
Keeps it in his purse.
And then I pissed myself laughing in
if
the
you
car.
listen, you know what we're talking about.
And then, like, why is that funny? I'm like,
it's from one of our episodes, which might not have even been released yet.
no.
Don't know. Yeah, but
Next week.
if you listen to our podcast religiously, no, because the following week's going to be What's Inside You. Happy New Year.
Next week.
Yeah, the week after the week. It's one of the best stories we've read. Right, it was fucking hilarious. But
It was so unexpected.
it was so unexpected. But that's what I'm saying. Some of these stories that I've read through and I don't find that funny. I think when I read it to you, your reaction just made it so much more funnier.
It's the eyebrow. You can't see the eyebrow today.
Yeah,
can
yeah.
you?
But what I'm saying is, like, when I read the chinchilla to you, you started going,
You
And then
told
that
me
was
she
it.
bought a chinchilla.
She
out
took
of
a
her
chinchilla on a
bag.
date.
While she was sneakily feeding it into her bag.
It's so random,
Weird.
and I feel like I could be friends with her. I do. Like, I feel
I
like we could
couldn't
be
now
friends.
that I know the chinchilla's past.
Yeah, I'm joined that Facebook group, by the way. You'll understand. Right, anyway, let's hear your funniest Christmas stories. My sister and I stayed up really late Christmas Eve. We removed all of our youngest brother's presents from under the tree. We emptied his stockings. We stored all his presents behind the couch. We put all of his stocking stuff in a bag. He was like 8 years old. We meticulously wrapped and put clothes on boxes for him. We filled them with coal and Q-tips. I don't remember why Q-tips, but we chose them. On Christmas morning, he got to go first because he was the youngest. He tore into his first box and his face just dropped. He went out of turn and ripped open present number 2, also coal and Q-tips. He ran into another room where his stocking was and dumped it out. It was a plastic bag filled with coal and Q-tips. He lost it. My parents had no idea what we had done. I think my dad was ready to just beat us up for ruining Christmas. So my brother finally got it together, and we showed him where we had stashed all of his toys and where we put his stocking content. He was very happy. He was happy as hell after all of that. To this day, probably 25 years later, I still get called the Christmas Grinch by my whole family. Everyone calls me it, forgetting that it was me and my sister who did it. Those presents didn't wrap themselves, and I suck at wrapping. That was it. What do you think of that?
That's really funny.
It's really funny. It's
It is
something
really funny.
that I would do. Not all parents would do that. Not all people would do that, but that
No.
would really make me laugh.
I mean, part of me was like, yeah, I'd love to do that to my kids. Like,
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, because you tell them, if you're not good, you're not getting any Christmas presents.
I told them they're going to get potatoes.
Oh, potatoes, not coal.
No,
Coal's,
not
coal's
coal.
expensive now.
Coal's
Can't
expensive.
do coal.
Also,
It's a sack of potatoes.
It's really dirty as well.
It's really dirty.
So I'm like, no, can't afford that.
Yeah.
But potatoes,
Yeah.
we've got potatoes.
So top comment says, you're a terrible person and I feel obligated to disown you. I wish I'd thought of that.
Honestly, that is brilliant.
It's brilliant. Have you got any stories from when you were young?
Not off the top of my head, I can't. I just always remember Christmas being a really nice time.
Yeah.
I don't.
We used to, me, Lisa and Chris used to lay under the tree and tell each other stories. But I don't really...
No, I mean...
None that are suitable for this
I know
podcast.
that me and Adam used to wake up really early.
Yeah.
And when we were really young, he'd run into my room or I'd run into his and be like, ah!
Yeah, get up, it's bed! I feel like mine still do that
we
now.
both were like very much open our present together.
Yeah.
Because there was always one present at the end of your bed from Father Christmas.
Yeah.
But,
do you do that for the boys?
Yeah,
one? Yeah.
Just one.
Yeah.
And then the rest were under the tree.
Same here, just one.
But yeah, no, like
when mine were young,
really,
we did the first Christmas with Alfie, we did the most expensive present from Father Christmas, and then after that I decided that wasn't going to happen, and then from then it was just silly bits from Father Christmas and the expensive stuff from me and Paul, because I thought, why is this man getting all the credit?
No, it's whatever the one thing they ask.
No,
they can only ask for one thing. I mean, this year, Cassian's asked for, I forgot what they're called, like something critters. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they're plushies.
So they're expensive.
There's 8 of them.
Are you getting all 8?
Because he wants it all 8. But, good old Amazon. But yeah.
So one will be from Father Christmas?
No, all of them for Father Christmas. I don't want it.
No, so I wouldn't do it.
No, all of them for Father Christmas.
Mine got colouring books and sweets from Father Christmas.
Last year, Lucius asked for a basketball. Fine. No, just one present.
Just one present. No, I've never done that.
It's not generally the expensive gift either.
It's just whatever they've asked for.
Whatever they've asked.
No, I just do like a little goodie bag from Father Christmas and that's it.
I think Lucius is...
Still now, I will still do it this year as well.
I'm like, what are you going to ask? And he's just like, yeah. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no, I still do it now. I think I'll do it. I do it. My mum did, so I think I will. I got something Barbie every year. Trust me. Like till I was 30, I was like, thanks, Mum. Under my Christmas skirt is a Barbie Christmas skirt.
I love that.
Yeah, it's a proper Barbie Christmas skirt with bells and whistles and everything.
I love it.
That was one of the last presents from my mum. So, and Paul's like, it's horrible. And I was like, get over it, you loser.
No, I'd be all over that.
Yeah, it's there. It's cute. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, Barbie every year.
I feel if we had different circumstances, I'd probably do that to my kids if I didn't think it would make them cry.
What, Barbie?
No. Your story.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Only because they're in a bit of a sensitive space rather than because they couldn't take it.
Yeah. I mean, it is all good and fun, and I feel like sometimes it'd be like, well, that's what you get, mate. But, I mean, I have done some funny pranks to the boys, but I don't know if I'd do it on Christmas Day. I mean, Christmas comes and it always feels like it's never enough, right?
I feel right now you could do that to Harry.
Oh, yeah, but I've got me.
Yeah.
So I have to whisper because my youngest is in, so I got them a jewellery box each, and I'm going to save it for last. I've told my husband, and I'm going to make them open it together, and it's a hand that comes out and does this. I'm so excited.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah. He's proper gobby, isn't he? He's like my dad. I get told off all the time by my youngest son.
Honestly, trying to tell you how to drive.
Honestly, he's 16 years old.
Actually, you're wrong. Yeah. Like,
yeah.
No, you really are.
Yeah. Like that's what happens after work
you
every
don't
day
go for
now.
an amber.
He said to me, he goes, where are my... He brought himself some new Nike trousers, and he goes, where are my Nikes? So I said to him, was it on the floor? He said, yeah, so I put them all in the wash. Slammed his door and everything. I just, honestly, it's like he's on his period all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you can get a man period pill now, and you should buy him that.
Can you really?
It's not a real pill.
What,
but
did
like
we get in the
pill.
stop being a cunt tablets?
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah.
Something very similar.
Anti-cunt.
Yeah. 'Cunt. Yeah. 'Cunt. 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 ' Jesus Christ. It's like, is he still having a go?
Honestly, about everything. Tells me off about everything. It's very tiring.
Such a know-it-all.
He's so annoying. But guess who he's like? His dad. he's clearly his dad. Like an elf me, bitch.
A funny story for Christmas.
Let's go.
I crochet, and since June I've been actively crocheting Christmas presents.
I love crochet. I crochet.
Now my boyfriend knows what I do is crochet, not knit.
Right. Very different things.
Very different.
Yeah.
Never fails though. Sorry. While I'm crocheting. Never fails though. While I'm crocheting, I'm always hit with the, oh, how's your knitting going?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, get ya. Every single time I've corrected him. So here's a conversation we had in the car yesterday. Boyfriend. Oh, so my supervisor was sitting at his desk and he was doing something with yarn. So I walked over and said, oh, what are you crocheting? Me. Cutting him off. Wait a minute. So when someone else is crocheting, you know what it is. But when I'm crocheting, you say knitting every time. Boyfriend. Let me finish. So I asked, what are you crocheting? Supervisor looks at me. I'm not crocheting, I'm knitting. Me burst out laughing. You're an idiot. I love you. So while he keeps confusing the two, at least he's consistent. At the point I find it funny, he's never managed to say crocheting. When he sees anything textile involving yarn, his brain just defaults into knitting. Happy holidays, everyone. That was
cute.
it.
It was cute.
About knitting and yarn.
It was cute. I crochet. Do you?
I don't actually crochet. Lucius is fairly good at it.
I like it. I enjoy it. I've never made anything. I just crochet and then I ran out of thread. It's in my second drawer down there.
My nan knit.
Could never
And-
pick it up.
Well, knitting, I could do it, but I
No.
didn't have the patience to do the amount that she
Yeah.
would do. And then she got me one of those knitting machines.
That's not knitting, but yeah.
That one.
It's cheating. Yeah.
Well, she got me one to try and get me into it.
Yeah. And
No, every time it come off, and then I was like, nah.
yeah,
But,
crochet it can be. I used to do it when I worked in the care home. It's quite therapeutic.
What about the knitting Nancy doll things?
No, I've never done that. I can't knit.
Where it comes out in just like a long, like a string. I could do those. I used to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
It was very therapeutic. Just the
Sure, that isn't crochet.
knotting over. You just tab over, link, loop.
Sounds
link,
like
loop.
crochet.
Well, I suppose it is
Yeah,
crochet,
a
but
form
it's with
of crochet.
it's with a piece of wood, but it normally looks like a doll.
Yeah, I feel like it's a form of crochet. No,
I used
yeah.
to do that, and then you make like little flower shapes or squares.
Oh,
or
that's
whatever.
a lie. I made Jenna's sister Kirby a baby blanket for her first baby. I put dummies and all sorts. I'd forgotten I'd done that.
I think I remember you.
It was beautiful.
I think I remember seeing it.
Yeah, dummies, a baby bottle, all sorts on there. I'd completely forgotten I'd done that.
She's just a woman of many talents.
I'm just bored, yeah? That's a lie. I just get bored.
She tries everything.
I do like to try everything.
Oh, what did you call him? Because the top comment says your boyfriend is adorable. Did you just say that?
It is cute. It is cute.
Oh. Anyway,
Right.
it was only short. Go on.
Tell me your funniest, heartwarming, or worst holiday story and win Reddit Gold. No idea what that means, but whatever. 2 years ago, I decided I was going home for Christmas for my first time in 10 years. My grandfather had had massive heart surgery to install a LVAD. It's like a pump, I looked it up.
Okay.
Yeah. And had been in hospital since the beginning of November. By some sort of miracle, he was released from the holiday that day before I arrived, and for the first time in 10 years, every member of the family was together on Christmas Day. My grandfather started crying while we were opening presents. He said, "This is the best present I could have ever asked for, and I wasn't sure I would live to have all my girls in the same place again. He's the only man in the family. I've never seen my grandfather cry before, and all of us started crying because we were so happy. Now, 2 years later, we are all trying to do it again. In 2 weeks, my grandparents will be celebrating 50 years together. And if I can get enough money together, we will all be there to surprise them."
Oh, that's cute.
How cute was that? Bless it, 50 years. Fucking hell.
You're halfway there, just about.
Yeah, in 5 years. If I don't kill him within 50 years and he don't kill me, I think we're doing all right.
I mean, you're doing all right to get to this point.
It's not always easy. But I thought that was so
really
cute. Bless him.
I think I would cry if my granddad or even my dad was crying. I'd be like,
yeah, no, yeah.
"You're so happy, you're happy."
Yeah, if my grandparents were crying, I'd be like, "Oh, don't cry."
Just imagine you're all sitting there opening presents crying.
Yeah, I'm so happy. But yeah, I'm glad he made it through the heart surgery as well. That's cute.
Gosh. Moving on.
Yeah.
My uncle has... Sorry.
Cough it up.
My uncle has been brainwashed by bad barbecue. What is your funny holiday story? Okay. So for Christmas, I smoked a brisket for the family and I absolutely nailed it. It was perfect. After trying it, my uncle started asking me questions about it and I realised he was comparing it to his local restaurant's brisket. I put restaurant in quotes because this place has literally the worst barbecue I have had in my life. No exaggeration. They don't do pulled pork because they are too lazy to cook it all the way, so it's chopped.
Excuse me.
It also sits under a heat lamp until it's insanely dry.
Kebab.
I honestly don't think they use seasoning either. The meat just tastes like liquid smoke. Ugh. I honestly have no idea how this place has been open for 20 plus years, but my uncle kept asking questions like, "How did you get the brisket so soft?" I honestly had no idea what he was talking about until I realised he had been eating hard, dry brisket for years and liked it. I like the seasoning. Must be something fancy. Literally just Lowry's and pepper. Don't know what Lowry's is. What's Lowry's?
Some sort of seasoning.
Don't know. I thought he was hilarious. I'm not even sure how much he actually liked my brisket, just because it was such a departure from what he was used to. Have any of you guys ever blown family friends' minds with your barbecue? Also, just funny holiday meat stories are welcome.
I've never had brisket. I've seen brisket come up. From someone all along my car, but I've never eaten brisket.
It is like pulled pork, right?
I've had pulled pork,
but I think it's just a different part of the pig. I think
the lamb.
Lamb?
You just said pulled pork. Oh, pulled pork. Pulled pork's well fucking nice. I'm thinking of lamb shank.
Well, you can do pork.
What is it? Brisket.
Brisket is. I'm sure brisket is pork.
What animal? Brisket. What animal? Oh, what? It comes from the chest of the cow.
Oh, it's cow.
Oh, right. It's cow tit.
Cow tit.
Well, it's just before the tits. There, look. So it's that part of the cow as it goes to the legs.
Just before that's not the cow's tits. Yeah, cow tits at the back.
It's just before. Well, cow tits are along there, aren't they? It's just before.
So yeah, it's anyway. Yeah.
Oh, I've never had brisket. I'm certain now.
I definitely don't eat brisket.
Why? Because of where it's from?
No. Just I think it's the way it looks. I don't know. I'll eat pulled pork.
I love pulled pork. I like lamb shanks.
I like
lamb shank's fucking amazing.
It's
Just
got meat in it though, isn't it? Not meat.
It is.
It's got bone in it.
Yeah, but the bone, like, you literally touch it and it comes away from the bone.
Yeah, it should do.
Is bones bother you?
Yeah,
Right.
I don't tend to do.
I
the
get
shanks.
that. For those that don't know, Ems was like,
Nobody knows.
oh,
but
right.
now you do.
Yeah, Ems was a vegetarian for,
What, from the age of 12 to the age of 28.
there you go, so a very long time. And for those that are wondering, it's because she was pregnant that you went back on the meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, well, it wasn't while I was
Dead.
pregnant. It was more so once he was born, because I didn't want him to be fussy.
That, and I think you had a, did you,
I think I hit-
iron deficiency? Do you
No,
still
no.
have that?
I've always had iron deficiency,
Right, okay,
but
yeah.
on my pregnancy I didn't.
How funny.
Mhm.
Do you know, I did see something on my tangent where it's...
And since I haven't.
You haven't had,
No.
because apparently it's a deficiency of a different vitamin, your body's stopping itself from absorbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was born.
Sorry, tangent.
Born
Iron deficient.
iron deficient and have always suffered with iron deficiency right up until
Pregnancy. That's fascinating. But yeah, sorry. So, back to the story. I thought I liked the story, and I think a lot of the times, like,
I think it's nice when you do something and someone's just like,
appreciates
wow, that
it
was
so much.
great.
So, you know, in my house, when I was younger, even before I had the boys, there was a program called Monsters Inside of Me.
Are we still on
This
the
is about,
Christmas
yeah,
thing?
yeah.
Okay.
This is just, you know, I'm giving you an example of people tasting different food. So I cremate my meat, right? I'm
Right.
very, and you know, the boys can be like, that's dry, whatever. And now my eldest is at uni on his own. He brought himself a nice big fat steak and ate that while that was still bleeding. And he says, your steak is crap compared to this. So it really is, I think, a lot of times a matter of how you cook things.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So I overcook meat because I'm terrified of getting a tapeworm. Literally, it's like a thing in my head.
I can't believe you brought it down to tapeworm.
Yeah, that's what that story's done for me.
Well,
It's
Helen
taken me to
reckons
tapeworm.
that actually we should all deworm ourselves every 6 months, because most of us have worms without even know about it because of the things that we eat now.
Yes,
And I'm like that, oh.
it's true. It's in pork, beef. That is why I cook my meat thoroughly, all the way through till it's almost black because of worms.
So if you've got an itchy butt, guys.
Yeah, so that's where the story has taken us.
Itchy butts.
To
Always the
tapeworm.
butts.
And I
You
know
love reverting to butts.
I know I ain't got a tapeworm because
I don't got an itchy
I'm
butt.
skinny. They make you skinny. Do you know you can order tapeworms and like take the tapeworm to make you skinny?
What do you mean they make it you skinny?
They attach to, if you're lucky, they attach to your colon.
If
Bow.
you're lucky.
Yeah, because there's pictures of people where there's tapeworms' eggs all fucking in their bodies everywhere from the way that they eat their meat. Now you understand why I cremate my food. But normally they attach to the stomach, intestines, small intestines, but
You know,
large
I was a
intestines.
vegetarian for
And
a
they-
long time.
And they eat all the food that comes through. It makes you really skinny. It's a natural diet a lot of people do around the world. Ingest a tapeworm. Once they've reached their goal, they take the stuff to get rid of the tapeworms. But every time they go toilet, thousands of tapeworms are being released. Now, this podcast is Monsters Inside Me. Yeah, telling you, fucked up bed. Now, she's so pretty.
She's pain in the backside.
Right, back to Christmas. Enjoy your beef and whatnot. Make sure you cook it properly. Right, a little story about 20 years of boomer Christmas gifts and nonsense traditions from a foolish boomer parents.
Yeah.
Okay, have you got that?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you read it?
A little bit, that's like...
Okay.
All,
That's
of,
why you're
all of
smiling.
them I read a bit and thought, yeah, I'll do that one.
Okay.
I was good with these.
That's
I wanted
good.
to read them.
Yeah. Just wanted to share a joyful Christmas memory from my iconic boomer parents. They still cannot figure out why why I'm going to burp. It's gone. Right. Why our family legacy is not like a Hallmark movie. Oh, I'm going to burp again. I'm sorry, I had a fizzy. Right, my parents... Yeah, because I was trying to, like, so it didn't come out and go... Because I still ain't got a stool cough, so, you know, working up to it. Right, my parents have given my brother and I the same faultless and unwanted gifts as a tradition for over 20 years or so. In this case, gift certificates for movie theatres, the ones from Costco, and gift cards to shitty restaurants, mostly Olive Garden and Red Lobster. There are other gifts, usually equivalent and out of touch, but this story is Ellie getting comfortable. This story is about these fucking vouchers. This started when I was 16 and in no way was a family tradition before then. Anyway, the first few years I just took them and threw them in a box in case I ever wanted to go with a group of friends or something else. They never got used. I started talking about how I don't like movie theatres casually during the year, so hopefully they would stop on their own. They didn't. After about 4 years, I had a conversation with them around November saying I was grateful for the gifts, but I have a pile of those movie gift cards left, so please don't get any more this year. Something to do with my hobbies would be much appreciated. It fell on deaf ears and they gave me more with obvious glee this Christmas. It was clear they knew nothing about me and didn't even care to learn. Fast forward 20 years. My goodness, I'm popping off here. Fast forward 20 years. Every year at Thanksgiving, I asked them not to give restaurant or movie tickets because I still have a ton. Every year they agree and every year they do it anyway because this dumb tradition they decided to start one day. I have been throwing these fucking things in a box the whole time. My relationship with my parents has deteriorated over the years for other reasons, but I was still getting these fucking cards. I happened to come across them while I was downsizing from a move and decided to re-gift them back to my parents. I'm not going to pretend I wasn't trying to make a point, but I honestly thought this would be funny and amusing. Something we could all laugh about. So I re-gifted them back to my parents. I have to do some maths here. 8 tickets per year, 20 years equals 160 tickets, £100 per year in gift cards, 2 times 50 cards, 40 plastic cards with a 2k balance. I did use 2 of them for the Red Lobster once during the visit where I decided to never go back again. This was about a lanyard foot of unused cards stacked up, maybe more, I don't know. I think they were unused gift cards from my birthday in there too. So I split the pile into 2 packages about the thickness of 2 decks of normal playing cards. There were 24 packages or so, each wrapped up and addressed to both my parents for them to open. Christmas comes, they are curious what I had got them. Lo and behold, they start opening them and don't get it. They just said, wow, that's a lot of cards. So I had to explain to them that these were all the cards that they had brought me over every year. The joke didn't land. They were instantly enraged and started with their bullshit. Started screaming that I had ruined Christmas, that I was ungrateful, and they just wanted me to use them to have a good time, etc., etc. I told them that they know nothing about me, never have tried to know, and it's weird for them to essentially forcing me to spend 10 plus hours in a movie every year and eat at restaurants I don't want to eat at, or else I'm seen as ungrateful. My brother and his wife were just crying with laughter and cracking up. I can't believe you still have all these. My parents mistook this as validation as they do. See, your brother isn't as ungrateful shit like you. He always has been a better son. Then things got serious. My brother who has rejected his status as the golden child backed me up and said he's been throwing out the movie tickets before New Year's every year and selling the gift cards online, 50 cents on the dollar. He told them I was right. They blew up, outraged. There were a few more exchanges of unkind words. My sister-in-law was already halfway packed up by the time it was over in 2 minutes. This was not the first Christmas that they had ruined with their antics like this. We all left and went to my brother's house to finish opening gifts and drinking wine. My parents still sent out pictures of the whole extended family about how great Christmas was and how thankful they are for their family. They sent more pictures to us in case we wanted them and statements about how great Christmas was. Fucking weird. This was the second to last Christmas we had together before we just stopped and went no contact. Oh, well, you don't know what's going on there. The last Christmas was when my parents tried to use holiday to prove a point about a car accident and tyres being unsafe, which is a whole other boom story. The end. There's more going on in that family.
There's a lot going on.
But I like what he did. He had a point to prove.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I thought it was brilliant.
Yeah.
If they're not listening, well, do you know what? Let's see how you like receiving these.
Because they find it easy to go, you're being ungrateful, but he wasn't being ungrateful.
No.
He's like, thank you so much for thinking of me. Those restaurants are shit. I don't like going to the
they're not
movie
for me.
Yeah.
So, you know, what I would like...
I'm into trains.
Something that I'm into would be nice. Like...
Yeah. And I
they're
don't...
like, okay.
Yeah, and I don't
Here's a
see
gift card.
the harm in it. It's the same as with our children. We ask our children, what is it that you think that you want? Blah, blah, blah. You know, friends is very different. When I get my friends something, it's just what I've chosen to get them. Do you know what I mean? And that's always a worry, but tough shit if you don't like it.
Yeah. I did a Secret Santa at work this year.
It's so pretty.
Really made me, like, proper got anxiety about it.
What is your budget?
A tenner.
And what did you get? You can say now.
Well, I don't really know the girl that I was getting for, which then gave me instant anxiety. I'm like, shit, what do you do?
Yeah,
because I can't get her something silly because
She's got her a
I don't
perfume.
know.
Yeah.
So I asked a few people, I'm like, what does she like? And they all said that, like, she really likes her coffee. I'm like, do you know what? There are, I can't remember what they're called, beanies, but they're flavoured coffees.
Right.
So I've got a selection of flavoured coffees.
Yeah, that's really cute. See,
So-
me, I'm happy
But
with
now
all
I'm
that
like, I
sort
should have
of
got her a
thing.
cup as well, and I should have got this, and then I'm like,
No.
no, you had a budget, and it's only supposed to be a small token, right?
Yeah.
But my head just goes off. I'm like, it's not enough. She's going to think I'm cheap.
Because a tenner nowadays doesn't feel like a lot, but it is. It's a lot of money.
I think there was nine little flavoured Christmassy coffees.
When I veering
nice.
off, when I go while it's on my mind, I've got to say it. When I go home bargains, you want me to FaceTime you in case there's any cuts in there you want for the boys?
I'm going in the morning.
Perfect. It's only because I'm going to home bargains. We haven't got one near. Do we?
We do. It's in Wimbledon.
So no.
Well, it's closer than Essex.
Yeah, but I'm going there. I literally park in the car park and go and get him. But yeah, so yeah, I liked the story, and
yeah, it's a shame. It's all ended quite badly, but there is definitely more going on there than just.
And he tried to make the situation a light situation, and they okay, we get your point. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they could have been like, "What the? Oh my god! Oh
I'm
my
so
god.
sorry. Yeah, we've been doing this
Like,
for so many years.
Didn't think
I can't.
not
I've
using
only
them.
heard good things about Red Lobster when I've seen videos and Olive Garden. So what? They're shit. So I know they're both in America.
Well, I wouldn't go Red Lobster anyway.
Why?
Because it's a fish,
Yeah.
and
I
it's.
sent her a seafood restaurant thing to go to in London, but she won't do it with
I
me.
wouldn't.
If you don't eat it, it's a waste of money.
There's just not a lot of fish that I would eat.
Because you don't like fish, or because
I don't like fish.
Okay, yeah.
I don't mind white fish, but it tastes like nothing.
Yeah.
When it's
You're right.
fresh.
It tastes like nothing. Yeah.
And I don't mind prawns, but I've got to want to eat them to be able to eat them, because otherwise the texture in my mouth, I'm just like.
I had
crunch.
What's that shit you swallow? I want to say
the shit you swallow.
Yeah, beginnings with O.
I was going to say oysters.
I'm not really a swallower. It makes
What's
me feel
that
sick.
shit you swallow?
Yeah, oyster. So
Oyster.
we
I've never had oysters. I watched the ex throw up very violently for 3 days after them. So
oh right. Well, I had
never did it.
I had one, and I was told you're meant to just swallow it.
Yeah.
Right. So I swallow it, and it was like trying to swallow a tongue. It was the weirdest thing. But now I chew them and eat them.
Chew?
Yeah. Eat them. Like I eat them in my mouth. Chew them up.
Does it not pop?
No. Not if it's cooked correctly. But I tried swallowing. It was like trying to get a tongue down my throat. A big fat one. It was like someone was like licking down my esophagus, and I was like, oh, I don't like that. But we often go to the all you can eat, and then me and Alfie, we get the octopus and eat the head, the legs, the lot, mate. I love it. So I love the taste. It's so tasty. Nice little octopus. I probably do have worms, to be fair. I probably do, because a lot of that's fresh, isn't it? Some of it you don't even cook. Like, do you eat raw salmon?
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh, it's fucking beautiful.
I will eat raw
Get
salmon.
parasites from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, you can.
How do we cleanse ourselves? I'm gonna have to speak to Helen.
Because she knows about worms.
Yeah, because it makes me paranoid. I can't think of anything.
Well, there is
worse.
medication, but this medication literally is a one sip, and then 2 weeks later you do a second one. That's that.
And you see the worms? Because I don't think I could cope with seeing worms.
Well, if you're actually physically looking into your stools and looking for them, then you'll see them.
I'm going to speak to Helen when we go out. What have I got to do to cleanse me arse, Helen?
I really want to have a colonic though. I would really
do
love to.
you?
Yeah.
No, the thought of having summing up my arse,
sorry,
mate.
but think about how often I go to the toilet.
Yeah, for
think
you.
how much weight I would lose if I had a colonic.
Have you ever had one?
No, I want one. I really would like one.
Have you
And
ever
it's supposed to
had
be
to
good
put
for
a
you,
suppository up your bum?
No.
No. So I have, when I got married, I had to put suppositories up my arse because I couldn't stop vomiting. So not on the day, but before, it was nerves. And then when I donated eggs, I had to have suppositories up my arse then. And let me tell you, it is one of the most uncomfortable things ever. So the thought of having a tube up my arse, I can't even.
The only thing that's uncomfortable thought for me is that someone's got to put it there.
Yeah, and then your shit goes along a pipe.
Yeah, I would really like to see that.
Oh my God, why?
Because I just would want to see how much crap comes out of me.
Why?
Because I don't go toilet enough.
When you're due on your period, you go toilet a lot.
I have a period poo.
One or all day fucking long?
Maybe for 2 days in a row. Like I'll have one that day, one that day.
No, I'll go all day. For me, my body's like everything out. Everything out. I go to the toilet every single day. If I don't go to the toilet...
There is a kink somewhere in me. There is a kink.
If I don't go for one day, Paul's the same. Then I am uncomfortable. My body is like, you ain't been through shit today. I'm like,
but this is the thing. I don't go to toilet in public places. Like not in the street. I mean,
Harry's exactly the same.
Public toilets,
exactly the same.
So when I got married, I think I've told you before. When I got married and we went abroad, and we were out there for 2 weeks, and we're coming up to the wedding, I'm going, not only have I avoided all stodgy foods that would stop me from going to the toilet, but I actually haven't gone to the toilet for nearly 2 weeks.
Why? Because you're not comfortable in your apartment?
My body just does not let me do it. 2 weeks I didn't
Same
have a
as-
shit.
Same
And
as
then on my
after
wedding,
yours,
the day before my wedding day, I'm like, I need to take something to get this out of me because I'm not going to fit my dress. I did fit my dress.
Yeah.
In fact, I had lost so much weight that I could turn the whole thing round.
Did you take anything?
I took stuff,
And?
nothing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I took a lot as well. And then obviously the wedding, the next day, we were still there. And then I think it was the following day we went home. I can't remember. Might be the next day.
Yeah.
And then we flew home. And it wasn't until I was in that cab and we were probably about 5 minutes away, 10 minutes away from home, that my bells went. I'm like, you need to bring the bags in.
But did you go
And-
for mini poos or just one little poo?
No poos.
Shut the fuck
No
up.
poos for 2 solid weeks. And I thought, I've taken shit, so that's going to come out me as soon as I get
If
in.
I took
and
anything,
it didn't. I
Mate.
did not.
I can't
Anyway.
believe that.
Enough about my bowel movements. Because
Do you know it's not healthy?
I know. You're supposed to go every time you eat. So
Well-
if you are traditionally having 3 meals a day, you should be traditionally having 3 poos
Yes.
a day.
That's
That's the basics of it.
yeah. So once a day is good for me. But if we've been out the night before and drinking, so after yours,
I will have a alcohol
no.
the
So
day after.
after yours, all day long.
Oh no.
No, all day long because I've had the
One-
alcohol. So
one-
my whole I have like a full clear out.
Big alcohol poo. in the
And that's
morning.
it.
That's it.
No, my whole body just clears out after a night out. It's so weird.
No.
Fucking hell.
Anyway,
Anyway,
back to Christmas.
yeah. Back
Again.
to, hope you enjoyed the shit talk because you're making your roast fucking turkey.
Rest of the shit talk. Quite.
We hope
literal
we've
shit
helped
talk.
your bowels move along.
Now you know us very intimately.
Yes.
So now I'm on Reddit. What is your favourite hilarious, awful, dysfunctional family holiday memory? I'm skipping that particular. But just scrolling down to this other one because it made me
A
chuckle
lot of
little
mine
bit.
came from
Yeah.
yeah.
So this person says, both my parents come from families with 10 plus children. Our holidays have always been dysfunctional as hell, but I'll give you the top 3.
Okay.
Uncle gets shit-faced over wild turkey on Christmas Eve.
Standard.
Starts airing his grievances against his father. You never let me wear green. I hate you, fat... I hate your fat fucking beard. And then shouting at all of us kids to shut the fuck up.
Shut
I'm
the fuck
trying to
up.
have a discussion with my dad.
Oh, I love it. Fucking always
I
got
hate-
it there.
Yeah. You never let me wear green.
That's so random.
Fuck.
Maybe it's a football team thing.
Oh, maybe.
That's what I'm thinking.
My parental grandfather holding his first great grandchild and then saying, Christ, this one's ugly.
That's so fucking mean. Do you want to hold it? No, I'm alright. I'm unwell. Oh, it's lovely.
Oh, keep it over there.
Yeah, it's lovely.
She, Grandad, she. It's lovely. Best
Fucking
one.
it.
Best one was Thanksgiving 2021. Not 2021, 2001 even. My dad was just diagnosed with diabetes, so no delicious pie and treats for him. My uncle makes awesome pies and is a huge troll. He comes over with a pumpkin, apple, cherry and blueberry pies and says they're all for my dad. Dad gets pissed because he can't have pie and my uncle just keeps teasing him. My dad asks for the potatoes to be passed to him. My uncle passes him pie. My dad gets up, walks over to my uncle and punches him right in the face, breaking his nose.
No. It's too much.
Pandemonium ensues and Dad's excuses, stressing over 9/11 and wanting pie made me goofy.
I reckon I'd punch someone over pie.
Oh, I hate your fucking beard. I hate your fat fucking
I
beard.
hate your fat fucking beard.
That's so funny.
You never let me wear green. Brilliant.
Oh,
Go on.
Someone-
Yeah.
Someone says, I was hoping your dad was going to put a pie in your uncle's head.
That would have been quite funny.
Some
too.
families are really, really fucking volatile over Christmas. I don't like. There was my families on both sides. My mum's obviously chilled. My dad's, I feel like it was all very keep it together from all sides, because I'm not really 100% sure that mum loved them or they loved mum, whatever way it was. But you never would have known. Do you know what I mean? So none of that happened, unfortunately. I mean, that would have been brilliant. What?
Oh, it's just a second one. Someone else has added to their story. I was about 11 and my twin brothers were about 4. I sauntered downstairs one Christmas morning, only to find every present my brothers, mine and infant sisters and my parents all ripped open and spread around the living room. I looked at the little devils who, with what had to be a deep burning hatred, and wasted no time waking my parents up to tell them Christmas was ruined. My mum cried, I cried, the boys cried, and the baby was probably confused, and Dad tried to cheer us all up.
That's quite cute.
Oh, I mean, they're only 4.
But now it's a good memory.
It's a great memory.
That's what I'm saying. Right, are you happy for me to
Yeah,
finish?
you crack on.
Right, I'm hoping I've picked the right one because I really enjoyed this one. Yeah, right. Am I the arsehole for sharing what I thought was a funny Christmas memory and royally ticking off my grandma?
Mm-hmm.
I am 40 female and my husband and kids were spending Christmas Eve with my side of the family. It's a tradition as long as I can remember to celebrate Christmas Eve at my grandma's house, 70-ish. This year, a 20-year-ish old young lady has joined our family by having a baby with my cousin, and while she's a lot younger than me, we have kids the same age, and so we always find something to talk about. Well, we were just talking and the conversation ended up with me telling her what I considered to be a wholesome Christmas memory. When I was 12 years old, 13, I lived with my grandparents. I really wanted to be a writer and I begged for a typewriter. It was all that I wanted. I asked all year. The night before Christmas Eve, I was helping my grandmother wrap presents, and eventually she brought out a huge, very heavy cardboard box and said, "This is your present, so don't look, just wrap it." I about shit myself. This was it. I was finally getting my typewriter. The next day comes and family gathers to open Christmas gifts and no big box. Okay, so it will be under the tree tomorrow morning. I was over Santa, but whatever. I waited this long. Next morning, we're tearing open gifts and place is a wreck, and my grandma brings out 2 identical big boxes, one for me and one for my sister. I ripped the box apart like a wild animal, and in the box was a shiny new set of encyclopedias. It's a big fucking word for me. Actually, half a set. My sister got the other half. We all laughed. My friends, my cousin, and aunt or 2. I ended up saying, just to be funny, and that's how your childhood dies. I guess this pissed off my grandmother. She texted my mother, who was homesick with COVID, to tell her what an ungrateful shit I was. She says nothing to me until a few days later, and I get a message about how she will always love me, but I really should adjust my attitude and not be such a brat. Apparently, my uncle also thinks I am an arsehole, and my grumps is disappointed in me.
Oh.
Yeah. I apologised, not for what I had said, but for hurting her feelings, which is not what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
She's my grandma. I certainly didn't want to hurt her feelings. I read the encyclopedias cover to cover, so it's not like I hated them. I just wanted to write about them. No, I just thought it was generally funny, heartwarming story about how funny grandma is. I don't see how I'm TA. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming this is an edit. It doesn't say edit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
I mean, all you want for Christmas is a typewriter.
Yeah, all year. You're like, I want to be a writer. I wanna
Like
be
forever, you just want to be a writer.
Yeah. And bitch gets you encyclopedias. I mean, I would have had the ump.
Well, at least she knows a little bit more about the world.
I mean, I like that she thinks it's a funny Christmas story.
It is funny.
It is funny.
She didn't even get a whole set, and it was like
They didn't even get the point. I mean, how many times she probably said she didn't get the
Can you
whole
imagine
set.
growing up and like?
I can imagine.
So,
I feel like
do you want to swap so I can read the rest of the encyclopedia?
because when I read the word encyclopedias, I
That's
thought,
so
what the fuck does that say? So I had to Google it. They're quite pricey.
yeah, they're well expensive.
Yeah,
if
so-
you get a full set.
Yeah, so she
What
could
pricey?
have got her the typewriter,
Yeah, but then she would only have half of the encyclopedia.
half of the typewriter.
Well, her sister would have only half. You can't
Yeah.
share that.
I mean, I thought that was a cute little story there.
It's
And
sweet,
now
I
the
like
new
it.
story is Grandma got the ump that I called her out for not getting me a typewriter.
That's all I wanted.
Yeah, she just thought it was and that's how your childhood dies.
It's true.
It's over.
Let me do one more.
Right,
No,
you want to do?
one more.
I'm sorry.
One
I'm
more.
sorry. I'm so
One more.
sorry. Okay, go then.
Catching Santa.
Okay. Go
Yeah.
then.
So this was what. I don't put my drink down.
Yeah, bear with.
So this was back when I was 8 years old. My brother wanted to catch Santa on camera and show it to everyone. So he took an old BlackBerry phone and hid it in the Christmas tree. He went to bed eager to see Santa for the first time. We both woke up and ran downstairs to check the footage. Right as he pressed play, my dad snatched the phone and as he wanted to see first. Then he accidentally deleted the video. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, thank God for that. Otherwise, he would have found
Could
out.
you imagine?
Yeah, I can.
I'm like, oh, but that's such a
I was
cute
convinced
thing
that
to do.
as a child that I heard Santa because I heard like bells coming from the lounge and I was like, Mum, is Santa here? And she was like, go back to bed now, you get nothing. I heard bells. I swear I fucking heard bells.
I still hear bells now.
Do you?
That's when I know not to go down there because you don't
Maybe
get a present.
Maybe
if you, go
you
and look.
need that brain scan I was telling them about earlier.
Hey, if you don't hear the bells, you don't believe
Tell
in
you
the
what, I have
magic.
been having dizzy spells. I think it's time
Oh,
to retire.
Retire?
I've got to retire.
Oh, shit in hell.
Yeah.
Shit in hell, Bill.
When do you think we're going to feel old?
Not yet.
Yeah, I feel like we should be feeling older than we are.
No, we shouldn't.
Are you sure? Because
Yeah.
you know the Golden Girls were our age.
Oh my god, why do you have to put a dampener on everything?
Because I just feel like you should know that. Don't you think that's crazy? Like the actual Golden Girls.
I just feel like we're in
We're
a better
40.
place than what the Golden Girls
What,
are.
visually?
Yeah.
Or do you think if we dyed our hair grey, we'd look like the Golden Girls?
Why would I dye my hair grey?
To be like the Golden Girls?
I don't want to.
And
I
have-
don't want a tight perm either.
No? So we're not
Or a
doing that?
purple rinse. I'm not
Quite
ready
like
for
a
that.
purple rinse.
Not yet, I'm not.
But soon.
I mean, I wouldn't mind that colour. I do like that colour when
I've been
it's
that
fresh.
colour. Yeah.
But
Babe, what are you doing? Is it Christmas Day? Do you get her loads of presents?
not anymore, I can't afford it. No, she does get presents.
Cookie just gets extra treats and extra bits of meat. Yeah.
Oh, mind you go.
Yeah. She's gonna
Excuse
go.
me. Excuse
just
me.
oh my god. Oh my god.
Excuse
oh my
me.
god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay.
Right. Happy Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Bye.
Happy holidays.
Oh yeah. Happy holidays. That's
That's,
what they
you know,
say in
that-
America.
That's just, being global.
Okay. If you don't
Happy
celebrate,
holidays.
yeah. Happy holidays.
But Merry Christmas and,
Happy New Year.
yeah.
Which
Yay, Jesus was born.
yay, Jesus.
And yay, Father Christmas has been.
Yay.
And dinosaurs.
Yay.
And the elf on the shelf has gone fucking home.
Oh yeah, did
Oh,
you see?
yeah.
I've been sending you a few bits. What to do? Some of you people
I'm not being-
proper put the effort in.
I have put so much effort in
oh, I just
So
can't
much
be doing
effort.
it. No,
Every single day I have done effort.
I don't know why.
Because I think it's my last year.
Okay, maybe. No, it's not.
I think
No,
it's.
not with Cass. No. Right, bye everyone.
Bye. Merry Christmas.
Wow. What do you think of that? I think. What don't you think of that? I think